you're amazingly articulate, and I haven't had the chance to speak to you before. All sorted out, it seems. How do men react to you? Do they lose their head when they encounter you? And I mean men in general.
I think it works into that fantasy a bit of just, you know, a nice, simple girl who will not bother us too much, and, you know, nice to have around, pleasant, and not too domineering,
easy on the eye,
and not too domineering. So I think that maybe has something to do with it.
What was all that news about how you were one of the most Googled with people on Google, and the image downloads were maximum? Okay, who do you Google? If you were to Google, it gives me a sense of what interests you. What are the things you Google for?
I don't Google people.
Not people
that doesn't
at all?
interest me, no.
Okay.
I Google things, weird things.
Like?
Just whatever's in my mind. Like I Googled once the nutritional value of a sweet potato, because everyone was telling me you can't eat sweet potatoes. They're fattening, and, you know, you're not supposed to eat them. And I said, yes, they're really healthy. So I Googled it to make sure, and I was right. They are the most, they are the highest nutritional content of a carbohydrate, really, and it's technically a vegetable, not a carbohydrate.
Do you Google yourself to see how many searches throw up your name?
No, because I don't understand how that works quite. But there are times where, recently, not before, but sometimes now around the time of a movie release, I do just type into the news, not the Google. You type into the news alerts, and I just see generally. I flip through it. I don't read everyone, but I just see generally what is there. Like, you know, you get a feel for the vibe on the internet, and the internet is very important nowadays.
What are some of the things you're interested in, Katrina?
One thing I would love to do right now, which currently is in my head, is a very realistic, just take on a normal relationship in an urban life. Like maybe the life that I would have been leading before I came here, you know, a normal 20-something, you know, 22-year-old's life, and the normal ups and downs of a relationship. Now you can say,
not the kind of relationship we seem to think you have with Salman. Completely not normal.
No, that's not a normal movie. That's a what would you call that? You would call that a fictional entertainer. This would be something. Something that captures the moments. And having said that, I think Wake Up Sid was a film which touched me a lot, because I thought it captured some very realistic, poignant moments that everyone goes through in life. And that is something which I want to see. You can say every film is about a love story between a boy and a girl.
No, it's
not in this way. Every film is a love story, but then the film is about the story and all the other things going on, and you don't see the love story. You don't see the relationship.
See people. You don't see the characters.
People,
you don't see the real
it's all, everyone's too caught up in what's going to happen next, and where's the drama, and then where's the villain,
the next song, and what's
So you don't, like, I'll tell you a film like that. It's an English film, which I guarantee you one person in Bombay aside from me would have seen, and that's Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
And you loved it.
It's such a nice film. You know what I need to get this across. You're getting in that film the sense I'm feeling what that girl's feeling. I wanted to do films where the audience is going to connect to that, you know, that I've been there, you know, I know what that's like. Like in Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, this girl is not really cool. I mean, she's just attractive, but the guy she likes is madly in love with this super hot chick. And you know, she's always struggling.
And you're identifying not with the super hot chick, but with...
No, but you know, especially in my teen years, I was always the one who would have like a crush on so-and-so, you know, senior in school. And I was always the one who nobody would ever look at me. So I relate to that more than anything. In fact, I have an easier time to play a role like that than I do to, you know, play the woman where every guy is running after her and she's just like, you know, okay, I'm not interested. I would relate to that more. I can relate to rejection more than I can relate to, you know, oh, I have, you know, all the people I love are obsessed with me. Who do I marry?
Why do you say you can relate to rejection more?
I don't know. I think it's just been the nature of the relationships, whether friendships or, you know, people who are close to you in my life. I think it's just been the nature of them. Which is funny because, you know, everybody perceives, as you say, you're a movie star, you're voted, you know, most desirable or most this or most Googled. But that is the world's perception, and the world's perception of actors is often doesn't match the reality, you know. And as human beings, it's just the way life is. Sometimes you cannot predict what's gonna happen in your own life, and the world may want you, and you know the one thing you want may not want you back. So sometimes that is life, as they say.
Katrina Kaif, I must say this has been a most unexpected conversation. I thank you so very much.
Thank you very
And I
much.
wish you all the very best.
Thank
I hope
you.
you get to do exactly the kind of
I
movies
hope so too.
you've described to me.
Thank you.